I used the office, had some quiet time to put my thoughts together. And Breck's staff is here. They were very helpful, Breck. In fact, would you all stand up and let everybody see who you are here, the Breck staff? I told them halfway through the afternoon, you know, I'm a little ashamed sitting here thinking I got nasty things to say about your boss tonight. And they said, oh, we do that every day, don't worry about it. I said, you think he can take a roast? I said, yeah, I think he can. He gets it every time the Supreme Court hands down a decision. We do it to him all the time.
Which was today. Coincidentally.
I think there's a template up there for the Supreme Court for economy of justice. When they see appellant, Soniger law offices, up comes affirmed. Costs and fees to the respondent, everything in between is for the game. You know, it got kind of busy today down in Breck's office, and the phones were ringing, so I pitched in. Breck, I got to tell you, those billboards really work. I picked up 3 personal injury cases, all clear liability, policy limits, and Breck, you picked up 6 pro bonos. They're from the prisoners out of the penitentiary. They sound really interesting. I want to thank you for that. I really came to talk about our early years in Pocatello. In 1979, Breck graduated from law school, and after a great celebration in his family, he was hired at a great firm, Racine, Huntley, Olson, and Nye. Mark's here tonight. And you know, those were all big hitters in the Army. And I got hired by Pocatello City Attorney's Office because I couldn't get a job anywhere else. Anyway, we're probably the only 2 non-Mormon single white guys in town, and so what we did is struck on friendship. And I asked Mark Niall one day, I said, hey Mark, how is it that you came to hire Breck? He said, well, you know, we had a lot of resumes, but we kind of took a look real carefully at Breck, and we figured this out. Here's a half-Jewish, liberal Democrat, native of Massachusetts, willing to move to southeast Idaho. And we heard about this thing called the diversity program, and we decided we'd start one. I was hanging around the office today, and I was walking up down the halls, and looking on the walls, and there were all these plaques and recognition. Super lawyers this, best lawyers that, Martindale Hubble-Levy that. I said, you know, things haven't changed. I remember after a year in Pocatello, Breck, he had risen to the top 100 lawyers in Pocatello, Idaho. There were only 75 in all of that county. Not a lot is known about the early years of Breck's personal life in Pocatello. And then for that, he's forever grateful. But you know what? I got to observe some of it. We lived in the same apartment complex, across the parking lot. Breck, after kind of getting his roots down and actually getting an apartment and moving on to the basement, I've never seen Huntley and Olson. He actually met a girl and had a date. And I met up with him the next day. I said, well, Breck, how'd it go? And he said, you know, he says, I think there's a good chance of a second date. I said, well, how do you know? He says, well, she declined to press charges last night. One day I came out and he was bemoaning his love life, and we were talking in the parking lot. He said, come on, Breck, what's the problem? And I said, wasn't that a woman knocking on your door late last night? And he said, yeah, it was. He says, but eventually I had to get up and let her out. I actually, we really had to grow up a little bit like all of us up here and move on to other things, and we did. And I went north. Brett came over to Boise. He did in fact sell a sports car to open his law office. I think he was paying about $100 a month. And met his beautiful wife, who married Julie, who's here tonight, and went on to raise a family. The thing about Breck is that, and I can't do better than what David said, he is a man of courage. And every one of you have a Breck Seneca story. And the common theme is this: you can't talk about Breck Seneca without bringing a smile to your face. We've all had that experience. It's because we admire him because he has courage. He's got a lot of natural talent. We'll grant him that, but he's got courage, and he does work hard, thanks to these folks here. But the one thing that I think that sets him apart from just an average lawyer is he really gives a damn about his clients, no matter who they are. And I have learned that from him, and I've taken that through, and hopefully I carry that through my career too. Thank you, Brett.